much to say.
You know more about this game, I would imagine, than any player on the team, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I'm pretty like home got town kid, so yeah, you know, I grew up on this rival. You know, my dad playing, so you know, that's all I know.
What would it mean to you personally to win this game? You guys have done so much as a senior class, but this is the one thing on your resume you don't have.
I won't say about me. I say about, you know, this team or the senior class. You know, probably to be the first class. You know, to beat the Gamecocks. You know, in 5 years. You know, that'd be a great accomplishment. But you know, it's not about me. It's about the team, and you know, we just gotta play hard because we know we're going to go up against.
You guys have ascended to the top of the rankings, #1 defense in all of the land. And,
yeah.
You know, but would a win over South Carolina and defense playing well, would that be the cherry on top of the Sunday? I guess to put it, you know, just top it off just right.
Yeah, it would. You know, but we know that like you said, we have to have a great performance because if we don't, it's going to be a long day. So, you know, they have so many weapons. You know, it starts up front. You know, they have Mike Davis. They have a backup, you know, Wiles and Shaq Rowland and Cooper. You know, the list goes on. You know, we have to, you know, play our A game. You know, we play our A game. You know, the odds gonna be in our favor.
You guys have been pretty good on the road as a defense, but in this building, except for one half against North Carolina.
Yeah.
Do you recognize how dominant this defense has been this year?
I say, yeah, we do because we know that, you know, we got a bunch of seniors. You know, we ain't got too many games left. So, you know, we want to leave a legacy. And, you know, like you said, that one game, that second half, we had a little downfall. But after that, you know, we had too many slip-ups. So, you know, we just want to be a dominant defense, you know, take every play as our last play. And, you know, some of like myself and Grady and Josh, it is our last home game. So, you know, we just want to go out there and just leave you know, a good mark on the last game of the season.
Growing up in a Clemson family. I'm sorry. What's it like what's this streak been like for you?
Oh man, it's, you know, I ain't never been a part. You know, pretty sure I say my teammates. I speak for my teammates. You know, we ain't never been a part of, you know, a team owning somebody for 5 years. But you know, we just want to get that out of our, you know, that taste out of our mouth. You know, enough is enough. You know, we have to, you know, make up our minds to just play. And, you know, I never been a part of it. I'm sure my teammates never been a part of it. But, you know, they doing something right, you know what I'm saying? So much respect to them.
The secondary came through with 3 picks this last week. Generally, what do you guys have to do to cause turnovers, or whether interceptions, fumbles, whatever it is this Saturday?
You know, just let secondary do what they do. You know, Coach Reed doing a phenomenal job, and Coach Brooks and Coach Venom's gonna have us, you know, in the right places where we need to be to create turnovers, and just, you know, just play ball, man. You know, just don't respect the game. You know, don't make the game bigger than what it is. You know, it's another game, but we know what this game is, and we just have to play hard for each other.
Last 2 years, you guys have played well enough on defense to win the games. And go back 2 years ago, Dylan Thompson, you know, has that miracle game, I guess you could say, because nobody saw it coming from him. And then last year, you did everything right, but you couldn't stop Connor Shaw from running the ball. Can you talk about the disappointments of the last 2 years and how their quarterbacks have beat you? Yeah,
it's pretty, you know, it's frustrating, you know, when you have, you know, they right there in your grasp, and like they just they find a way to win, you know. But you know that, you know, Dylan Thompson, he's a great quarterback. Connor Shaw, he was a great of a weapon with his legs, and you know, with a guy like that, you have to hold him to a minimum. But he got loose on us last year, and you know, what Dylan showed 2 years ago, you know, that was just, we didn't know that he was going to start that game, and then he did and showed what he was capable of, you know, going against a hostile environment. So, you know, we just have to, you know what I'm saying, just respect, you know what I'm saying, respect on what he's done. You know, he's put up some good work.
Are they more dangerous of an offense this year as opposed to last year? I
want to say they're the same, you know, but you have guys stepping up. Like last year, you didn't know too much about Cooper, and now he's, you know, they're everything. You know, he's a Wildcat guy. And, you know, you have Shaq Rowland still, you know, you have a tight end, and Mike Davis is still Mike Davis. He runs hard, and, you know, they have a lot of weapons. It's just, you know, it's a lot of weapons that you just can't point to just one guy because they have a lot of them. So you just got to be on your P's and Q's.
What do you see out of your offensive line?
typical SEC. They gonna try to run the ball. And pretty much try to overpower you. They're a great offense. Like AJ Kane. I know about him since my freshman year. He's from Bamberg. So Martin. He's in my ear. But yeah, man, they're big offensive line. It's gonna be a game won in the trenches, I believe.
You guys have been pretty much walking around with swagger all year. Because you haven't done this in the past, does it make it harder to walk around with that same swagger this week? Nah,
just be who we are. Just like I said, don't treat this game bigger than what it is. It's another game, but we know that we have to play good, and just defense, just play defense, just go all out. This is our last one, and it's gonna be a lot of energy, and no matter the time, we're gonna be ready. So we just ready to play ball.
Everybody knows Coach Berger doesn't mind mentioning Clemson. I asked Dabo about that last night.
Yeah.
I said, why do you think that is? He said, I have no idea. I'm just concentrating on winning. Do you get the feeling that that's the focus this week? Is that there's going to be no bulletin board material? We're just going to focus on winning this game.
Yeah, you can feel it. We ain't had meetings yet, but after that Georgia State game, it was right on South Carolina, and we know what type of game this is. There's no playing around. We ain't got time for that for this game. It's all about business, and we know what is at task at this game. So, like I said, enough is enough. We just trying to step forward.
I'll do that. Good. I'm going to ask Deshawn about 10 years ago. I'm wondering if you were here in the stadium watching the game or watching it on TV as a Clemson fan when that melee broke out on the field.
I was actually at home. I remember. I watched it, and that's the first time I seen the fight break out like that. But it was memorable. But I don't want nothing like that to happen.
That kind of stuff it seems like both those sides have really come a long way.
Yeah.
When you guys are on the field, you feel respect for them, they feel respect for you.
Yeah, it's it's out of what I'm saying, it's out of the love of the game, because the guys that are across over there, we played against each other in high school. So, we know pretty much bragging rights. They had the bragging rights for 5 years, and why not us? It's time to take that back, And but that fight was, it was crazy, but I don't want nothing like that to happen. I don't want nothing to escalate to that point. Don't nothing need to do that.
We don't want it to happen like that.
Nah, we don't want to lose, the bowl game responsibility or something like that happened that year. So, we respected them. You don't want nothing to do like that.
Thanks.